Interesting question. I just wanted to add, this is something that I wanted to bounce off. A lot of people say this, that we made this brand, that brand, we built this, scaled this brand. What do you even mean by building a brand? What do you even mean by brand-led growth or something? Like people say it's product-led growth, it's brand-led growth. It's about you, how you build top of mind. But इसका मतलब क्या है? मतलब what do you even, how do, is there an anecdotal test to figure out that you're actually a brand in people's head and they actually value you? Is there some kind of a litmus test to do that?
Brand-led growth, consumer-led growth, product-led growth, feature-led growth. There's a bunch of things that are spoken right now, but I guess it's always been the case now. And often I'm assuming from little I understand of this cohort, most of you are all in the tech side, and mostly working on say app and products and so on. But it works for all industries, all products. Doesn't matter. It's the what you call tech, whether it's a washing machine, whether it is this, so they're all products. Today, a car is advertising saying that you can switch on your AC before you get in. So that's feature-led marketing. So it's the same thing across everywhere. It doesn't have to be in one industry. And it's often interesting to learn from other industries and other players. But again, very, very basically, first principles wise, there is three levels, and these three need to be in alignment. And I don't know if there are any UI or any UX researchers or others here, but any product manager has to have very fundamental thinking on attitude towards life, attitude towards category, and then attitude towards brand for the end customer. These three have to be in alignment. That's when the hockey stick or consistent growth or whatever happens. Let me give you some examples. Now I'm going to be revealing my age. But when washing machine launched in the 90s, I don't know if people realize that there was a power deficit place. So the moment power will go off, load shedding hota tha, power will go off. The moment that will happen, washing machine will reset. Entire water will go down, washing machine will reset. Adoption didn't happen. So you had to have a product solution that washing machine wouldn't reset. It'll start from the same standpoint and you have to go back to chip design and all those things that happened. It took a while. People solved it because that was not a problem in the developed country when it was happening, when it brought in. Then it led to some level of growth. The advertising at that point in time was, it will save you time. It will save you time. Attitude towards you got a product, right? Features are working. Brand, whatever brand it was working. Category, it was great. You need a solution for washing clothes. They got it right. Positioning was, it will save you time. What people didn't realize, and this is a very patriarchal society at that point in time, it still continues to be, that people called out, sorry, the women are lazy. That's why they're not washing clothes. This is exactly what happened. This is reality. Now people will not like it these days to hear it. Then the positioning changed to, it will make you and your family look good because of clean clothes. Him to get better job opportunities because his clothes are cleaner than his peers. He'll get his promotion. Your kid will look very good in school, and you will look very good when you go out or when you go to work or when you go shop. Then you had an alignment of product, category, attitude of the customer, attitude of the category, attitude of the brand, which is when adoption picked up. Give you my example. We launched fiber broadband. When 10 years ago or 8 years ago, broadband it used to come with a telephone line, then there was a router, there was a splitter. One will go to landline, one will go to a modem, and then you connect through a dial-up. That was understanding of broadband, BSNL and Airtel. When we launched fiber to the home, they were giving 1 Mbps, we were giving 10 Mbps. Big deal 8 years ago, 10 times the speed. Product, we got it right. In terms of attitude towards customer, the consumer, yes, you want high-speed internet, but the category takeoff was not happening. So we realized that something is not right in the category. So after research, we figured out that people associate broadband with
BSNL or
it, BSNL or MTNL as landline that's coming in.
yeah.
So we said, we changed our entire name to say we are FiberNet, fiber plus internet. See, we are not broadband, we are fiber plus internet. The moment people realize, oh, this is not broadband, this is something new. Let me go check what this is new. Oh, it's promising 10 times the speed. We had a CAGR of annual growth rate of 50-60% considered period, because we are able to unlock in consumers' minds, position ourselves as what you want to stand for. So much so that the word FiberNet belongs to us. Today, Airtel uses Geo FiberNet, Airtel FiberNet, Hathway Fiber, whatever they use, the category word belongs to us. So whenever they do it, we get SEO. We're very happy. But it's like Xerox and copying and copy and all that. But the point is, you need to get this alignment. Now, the hack is when to know what you need, what lever to press. Now, that is in both an art and a science. And how to do product led or feature led. People, I'm sure there are enough books to say How to lead brand-led, enough books to say. How to do category and consumer and UI UX understanding, enough books to say, and enough ways to learn from. But when to do what and how to sequence it, that's where I think a little bit of art and science comes together. So broadly, this is where brand, and this is how it's been for, doesn't matter which industry, steel industry, whether it's your Instagram, doesn't matter where you are. This is broadly how it works.
No, but I'll tell you one very interesting thing. You said what to do when, specifically figuring out what step to take. I think these guys are understanding that because every Saturday they have to pitch their entire project in like, and the hard deadline is that I give only 4 or 5 minutes to them. So they have to structure the information in some way and they have to come up with a solution in those 4 minutes only. So I think that is a constraint that I've always put on them and I've been very hard on them. But again, it's a great thing that they hear it from you.
Constraints are good.
Constraints are very good, honestly, right? So what I want to do now is, Ravi, I have to ask you one question, but I'll ask you in the end. In the interest of time, I want more people to kind of come up. So, Janta, please raise your hands. Hey, Anshul, please go ahead. Yeah.
Hi, Ravi. So glad to hear from you for last half an hour or so. My question is, so we are doing an assignment case this week, and we are stuck in a problem, and I want to ask a similar question to you as well. In a market where there is, say, a giant player who wants to eat everybody up, how do you come up with new ideas and new USPs all the time to be able to compete and grow in that kind of a space? So I'm comparing Act with, say, a Geo who has eaten up number of players in this market, but Act is still very strong here. So how do you do that?
Yeah, so yeah, it's like right now there's just three players: Geo, Airtel, and us nationally who are there, and then there's lots of smaller players. See they I can give you, given your, I don't know what specific context you're asking from, but I can ask you from a very at least what we how we think, and maybe that is of help to you. The first is, in our category, it doesn't matter speed or service. Speed, how much we provide the bandwidth, how fast, how consistently, without buffering and all that. And service, how long, whether it doesn't go down or doesn't go down. If it goes down, how quickly you can recover, how easy to contact call center, and all those things. So these are the two fundamental acts, because our category is generally a high inertia category. कौन आएगा Saturday को, कोई तार खींचेगा, तार निकालेगा, all those things. So it's generally a high inertia category. So unless we mess up on speed or service, customer is not as open to change. So the question is that getting down to, okay, this is speed and service are the two fundamental category drivers. So we have to not mess up on speed and service. Then in speed and service, what do we stand for? What does competition stand for? We try and keep dimensionalizing it in different ways. I will tell them, earlier I would advertise saying that you can download faster from your torrents. That was 6 years ago. Then you can do streaming better. Now you can do TV better, and all these things are speed. When it comes to service, I say I will solve it in 24 hours, then 12 hours, then 8 hours, and 4 hours. How quickly I'll give an appointment to make your life easier, to when I can come to your house, all these things. So speed and service are the basic drivers in which you want to differentiate. Price is not a game we play. It's fine. If people want to give free, let them give free. But we know customers are willing to pay for good quality, speed, and service. So once we identified this, we decided to focus only on this and nothing else, whether it's our product, whether it's our innovation, whether it's our resource where we focus, whether it's technology, marketing, everything for us is speed and service. Of course, we have to be parity on a few things. They give some app free, then we'll also give some OTT, Hotstar free, Netflix free, and all those things. But those are all cherry on top. The real thing, what are the real drivers? You will not quit because I don't have Hotstar, but you'll definitely quit because if I give you bad service. So hence the real thing we have to identify and try and work to differentiate, which has been a journey the last 4 or 5 years that we have been working on. People have been saying, Jio हो गया, सब मर जाएंगे, ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, all that. But it's been 7 years and we are still growing and growing rapidly.
Awesome.